Hello, dear viewers. Thank you so much for joining me. Well, viewers are asking, and of course they're asking, what about Trump's November? We haven't done Trump's November. So, on the eve of the election, let's look at Trump's November. All right. Well, interesting. I see this at the bottom of the deck. I was doing some readings on this just for myself earlier, and I got that card for him too. The Eight of Swords. So that's interesting. He feels trapped in something he can't get out of. All right. So, Spirit, let us know what's accurate and helpful for us to know about Trump's November. Okay. So, in the heart of the matter, justice. All right. I feel like that's not really good for him. The clarifier, the challenge card, I mean, is the Queen of Swords, female voters. I think that's female voters, you guys. I think that's female voters. And I think that is usually the press. It's usually investigative journalism. And it's people using their voices. I don't think it's good for him. Underneath it all, we have the Death card. He is worried in his subconscious, and this is underneath it all, that it's over, that he's no longer president. He's worrying he's losing it. In the past, and this is through the month of November, right? Three of Coins, consulting with the attorneys. And isn't that interesting, you guys? Because it came out, I think it was yesterday, where Trump was saying publicly, oh, as soon as that election's over, we're going with the attorneys, and he's going to challenge it before it's even done. Above it all is the Tower. Things are coming to a change. Things are changing. Things are coming to a head. Wow. Okay, so this isn't a good night for him on election night. Of course, you guys, I have kind of seen him really trying to pull it off, you know, and conveying confidence to his supporters. Like, we will pull it off. So I don't know that we'll see this publicly. No, probably not. But it's a Tower. Okay. And you know, this election is a little different because we had so much mail-in voting that they'll take a little while to count all that up. So there's that too. Okay, immediate future, Eight of Wands. Things are going to be moving forward quickly, but then there's a sense of coordination there, right? Like, he does have a plan in place. He is planning on challenging the vote, yes, and trying to get people who he has appointed and Republican governors and senators to work with him. So he does have a plan on a number of fronts to move forward and try to get this presidency, try to stop vote counting in certain areas and all of this. Okay, so root of the matter. Yes, there it is again, you guys. So this card is obviously very important to Trump's November. Like, there's something he just can't get out of. Yeah. Well, you know, he's still going to be in the White House, right? But he's like a caged animal in there. He's walking around, he's pacing. It's feeling hopeless. It's feeling like he's not going to be able to pull it off. Find a way to challenge votes in enough states that he can be inaugurated. But he's working. And there are a number of things that are happening that do seem to be going in the right direction. So I guess we all should be prepared for that and to know that we might be kind of sweating it out a little bit. All right, let's see. Immediate environment, we have the Five of Cups, regrets, disappointments. Although, even though there are a lot of coordinated efforts that are going to be concerning to us, and we're like, oh my, what? Oh my gosh, could he do it? Could he do it? Disappointment. Disappointment he has. They don't work like he thinks they do. Hopes and fears, we have the Ace of Swords. Yeah, he hopes secrets don't come out. So that's still, with that secrets, the truth is offered. It's offered, but he's hoping it does not come out. Okay, outcome. Oops, I pulled two. All right. Six of Coins and Page of Wands. He's not given up by the end of November is what I'm seeing here. He has not yet given up on pulling it out of the out of the loo. He is not giving it up. So he is still negotiating. He's still trying to do quid pro quos. He's still trying to, I feel like he is going to try to persuade Republican governors. I will support you. I will get you reelected. And a new plan, but it's not like a well thought out plan. It's like, oh, well, let's do this. Let's work on this. You know, he's always obsessively thinking about how he can win and protect himself also, because he does fear what happens if he loses to him legally. He does fear that. So, I mean, it's his ego, but it's not just that. What's the clarifier? We've got the outcome cards, and they don't look like much, right? It's like he's still working on it. Knight of Coins. He's going to keep working on it till he's exhausted all possibilities. Page of Swords. He is saying things off the top of his head. He is reeling. It's like every time he gets a new tack, a new idea, well, maybe we can do this. Maybe we can do that. He is tweeting about it. He's tweeting a lot about it. So in other words, it is going to be a tumultuous month for us all. But he's in that Eight of Swords. I don't feel like he can get out of it. Well, should we peek into December for him? There again, this is investigative journalism then, because I really felt the other Queen of Swords was women voters, voting in large numbers against him. But this is investigative journalism in December. So all of the shenanigans he's doing in November are illegal as heck, unethical, terrible, and wow, we're hearing a lot about it. I've always seen this election cycle. It's just going to be crazy. I've said that for a long time. I did a reading on voter suppression. Is this going to improve? Is the vote going to be more protected in the future? I did that, I think, 2 years ago. And I kind of got the answer a little bit here and there, but not really. I'm like, oh, really? So, yeah, this is kind of crazy. We are in the middle of that Wheel of Fortune, right? And the Six of Swords, where we're learning all of these vulnerabilities to our democracy and these challenges to our vote, our power as individual citizens. We're learning so much more about that. And, this November and into December will be that. We're going to learn a lot. So I guess maybe Spirit is telling me that to prepare us. And rather than saying, oh no, the tower, what a tower moment. Oh, this is crazy, and getting too discouraged by that. I think Spirit is saying, yes, but how else will the bedevilment increase, right? To get you all, so many more Americans wanting change. So, okay. And paying attention. And all of these, I love the journalists who have just dug in and written and studied. And yes, thank you all of them. But we're celebrating. Okay, so this is about, I feel like, so I'm looking at December and I'm feeling Democrats are celebrating. Okay. And Page of Coins. Everyone starts to feel a little more secure, I think. And Ace of Cups. There's a lot of dirt to be found in the background. New beginning. Okay. So I think it's looking more hopeful for Democrats in December. Okay, but I did want to know what about Trump in December? Yeah, okay, that's not good for him. The Hanged Man. However, he is not conceding. Really? He's not going to officially concede? He may not officially concede, you guys. In any case, oh, my God. And I'm thinking into early December. What about the end of December? Maybe gradually, maybe at some point there. 10 of Cups. See, he does have some support from Republicans. He has drummed up some support from Republican lawmakers. So there's all kinds of debate in the Senate about this, as if as if it's not 100% clear what should happen. Oh, so there will be people playing along with him. That's just the craziest thing ever. Well, he's going to help him get reelected. Then we have the Ace of Coins, something about money or opportunity for security, balance between the two parties trying to figure this out. That they do have to work together. Oh, well, and also with the Senate, there's some, it's in the interest of many senators, Republican senators, to back the president because the very votes that he wants thrown out, they do too. So we have that, but we are to be hopeful. We are to be hopeful. So I think it's going to keep on going on, you guys. It's going to keep going on. They're going to keep battling it out and yeah, and trying to figure this thing out. Wow, when do we have peace, Spirit? When does the dust settle? Let's ask that for us, for our own sakes. Is it January is what I'm asking. 8 of Wands. 6 of Coins. We start to get a little bit more like, okay, we're going to be okay. Queen of Cups. We do ride this out. We do ride it out. King of Cups. Emperor. Sun. Okay. Okay. Gosh, why are we getting all the Russia cards, though, too? Both the king and the queen. You know, I don't always think that's Russia, but sometimes. And with the fact that we got both, I'm almost wondering if there's going to be something more that comes out about the president in Russia. Because 8 of Wands suggests to me like there's a concerted effort by those who want to see the vote respected to move forward. And we did see more investigative journalism coming out against the president in December. And I think that if you get the feeling like the ship is being righted again in January, okay. Well, we got a long haul ahead of us. So I think, Spirit, what is your advice for all of us? Besides vote, right? We have the 3 of Coins. I think it's be careful where you're getting your information from. I think that's, yes, consult with experts, consult with, watch good journalists, watch reputable sources, because there will also be a lot of attention-grabbing headlines. Okay, so we need to be careful about that, not to get too worked up about those, but in the celebrating, I feel like this is celebration. You know, don't lose sight of all of the progress that is being made in even bringing these things up that just were there under the surface for many, many years in politics in the U.S. And now they're being brought up. We have a lot of celebration. So there will be, I do feel like there, you know, in the Senate, I've said, I feel like the Dems will pick up more seats. And in fact, they may get the barely majority. They really may. But I feel like that some of this is going to be unclear for a while. Yeah. But, you know, they will pick up more. And, of course, keep the House. Right. The 8 of Wands. I feel like so many of the Dems get mobilized. And not only the Dems, but those who are Republicans who want to see the Constitution strengthened and followed and our political norms. And, you know, they want to see all of that protected. So there's concerted effort that begins. So Trump will do what Trump does, create chaos and craziness and make everybody worried. But then the forces mobilize, right? And so that's a good thing. All right. Well, thank you, Spirit, for the perspective. Thank you. And thank you all for being such good citizens. And we'll talk again. Bye-bye.